So, right now I'm going to be making a video about the NVIDIA GTX 1080 and how to most effectively mine Ethereum. The answer is, well, here's some bat files. First, you need to install the driver for Claymore for v15. The install test will put it in test mode, as you can see over here, and then it reboots. Driver installs, and then what you get is, well, I'm going to set the clocks. As you can see, 585, 190, GTX 1080, driver 472.12. I have this offset. I try to click the appropriate dot on the chart, and I get that one. I press L, hit apply, and as you can see, it is now running the clocks there in a locked fashion. So I go over to Claymore, try to go over to Claymore, and I start it. It's running as administrator, so it can do what it needs to do. This is the benchmark mode, which is intended for testing how fast a card goes at certain DAG epochs. As you can see, at the first or second epoch, it gets 38 megahashes. Now to pause this, I press 0 and it enables the thing that was already enabled. I don't understand why. Press it again, and it pauses. And now, because I want to mine Ethereum with T-Rex, I already have it here. I have my bat set up. I start this, and as you can see, at idle, the memory was at 113 megabytes in use. Now that it started, Claymore was using, got it up to 1.2, 1.3. And now, with this, it's at 5.9 gigabytes of VRAM usage. This isn't going to go very fast. I'll let it show first. Using kernel. Come on. Let's check something. If you click properties on that and you see quick edit mode is on, this will result in the terminal occasionally freezing, waiting for input. You don't want that because it will make the miner not actually work correctly. 33.40, so here it is at 33.45 with just this. I've already actually done this process, so some stuff that would be in VRAM is no longer in VRAM. Now that I have that running, in order to evict Claymore from it, I have a script here called use VRAM. What use VRAM does is it runs benchmark mode epoch 380, only for NVIDIA cards. That's what platform 2 means. At benchmark 380, it will use about nearly 4 gigabytes of video RAM, and that will take, with the latest version of Windows 10 and driver 472.12, what that will do is, well, you'll see. Use VRAM. Come here, Claymore. As you can see, it's now using the maximum video RAM it has. And if I had Task Manager up, you would have seen Claymore go from using 1.3 gigabytes of video RAM to using 80 megabytes. Now I close this. That's the second instant of Claymore that was just there to use video RAM. Open the T-Rex back up. It's slow because Claymore's just trying to do stuff. But as you can see, the difference here, now that Claymore's been evicted from VRAM, the original, which is still running, and it was using, it has the timing set still, even though it's paused and not doing anything, and its DAG is no longer in VRAM. But it has been evicted, and now we go down to 4.8 gigabytes in use. This should start climbing in a moment, and be around 34 mega hashes. Unless something else has gone wrong. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it might be the video recording. Strange. Let's go up a little bit. Awkward silence. Because T-Rex isn't posting stats as often as I would like. Okay. I'm closing T-Rex and reopening it in hopes that whatever behavior I'm seeing that's different from what I almost always get will go away. I might have the memory or core up just a little too high. It's not going to crash, but this does mean there's going to be some number of errors that will slow down its effective speed, just a fraction of a mega hash, I think. I think because I've not had to encounter problems before from that. Now you can see still it's using that amount of video RAM, 4867 megabytes. Let's go to, so temperature, 71. Memory, core, power. This is, with it locked, only using 76% of the power budget allotted to it. Which a GTX 1080 by default has 180 watt TDP, so that's 76% of 180. 33.84, that is an improvement, but it's not as much as I was expecting, to be honest. Still, you can see the ritual and the benefits you can expect from it when it's working right. And that should be it. I should also note that this is a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1080. It is the Turbo something or other. It's a blower style, so it's not a great one. That's why it's hot.